Hey, greetings, fellow servant leaders. What an absolute blessing to be able to serve our community through organizations like Rotary and our local faith-based small groups. We're all very fortunate to be here, giving thanks for being here, and giving thanks for the opportunity to willingly share in service to our neighbors. As we close out this Rotary year and begin again with a new Rotary year, let's pause for a quick minute and reflect on a great year of service. Congratulations to all of our club leadership on a very successful year. We had clubs experience breakthroughs in membership, foundation, public image, fundraising, service projects, and club experiences like a great meal, a top shelf program, and engaging social activities that our membership really enjoy. Congratulations. In full disclosure, we also have clubs who are struggling to find their way forward due to a changing club culture and differences of opinion on the correct path forward. We had 2 clubs merged this year, and we will lose 2 club charters at the end of June. A very special thank you, however, to the club leadership and membership for the successes, the good tries, and the near misses. Doing the same thing year after year and expecting a different result just does not work. Many of you waved goodbye to activities that had sunset years ago, but the club needed a spark to make that change. Congratulations. Now, overall, as a district, we're closing out the year with a net increase in membership of close to 100 members. District 6910 simply continues to grow year over year. Thank you. We have clubs who have reached incredible new heights in bringing in new members and retaining their current membership. We were also immersed this year in the innovation in membership that simply seeks to break down barriers to entry into our organization. The magic of innovation that you have injected into your communities this year has been exciting to witness. When we started down this path at PETS in March of last year, we told you that with these coaching changes, we would be introducing new offensive and defensive schemes to the game. What is offense? It's all about new members. Traditional new members and innovative new members. What's defense? Defense is 0 member terminations through a focus on engagement, the club experience. The goal? Bring innovation into membership in Rotary, simply giving more people the opportunity to serve their community and serve their community through Rotary. It's all about meeting them where they are. Thank you for listening to, acting on, and embracing the innovation movement in Rotary while maintaining the traditions of Rotary that we all hold dear. As I have mentioned in most every club visit this year, year 1 was to simply educate our membership on all the possibilities provided by the innovation in membership. We have been challenged to think differently about the barriers to entry into membership into Rotary. In this year of learning, we have been fortunate enough to have club leadership embrace this innovation and have already started or are in the process of starting several new companion clubs in our district. Impact Jasper, Impact Habersham Educators, Impact Clayton, Impact Loganville. Now, year 2 will be more about learning about the process through the successes and good tries of our innovative club leadership. Through this process, our focus must remain on the prospective member. Simply, what are we willing to do to meet these members where they are? Now, what I've mentioned so far today is all about being intentional. Let's talk about pivoting. Pivot number 1, Georgia Rotary. 2 years ago, the 3 Georgia district governors started having conversations about increasing our partnership. The discussion first focused on hosting a multi-district conference on Jekyll Island. We agreed and had a great time at Jekyll Island, Rotary Island. But that was just the beginning. Now, Pivot 2, even before the new Rotary year started last June, we were asked to think differently about the partnerships we were utilizing to serve our communities. We were asked about the possibility of contracting with the state of Georgia through the Georgia Opioid Crisis Abatement Trust to battle the opioid and mental health crisis in our state and lead this initiative with Georgia Rotary. But we've never done anything like this before. Contract. But I'm happy to report that we will begin this new initiative in July. Congratulations. we want to provide a special thank you to fellow Dawson County Rotarian and the Commissioner of the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities, Kevin Tanner, for his vision in creating this initiative for Georgia Rotary. Now, pivot 3. Less than 3 months into the new Rotary year, we have a devastating Hurricane Helene that brought 100-mile-an-hour winds to Augusta, Georgia, which is 400 miles from the coast. In North Georgia, we are blessed with only experiencing an occasional localized tornado or a localized flood, but a natural disaster in the first quarter of the year. As a district leadership team, we learned very quickly we had holes in the cheese in our own district disaster response program. We had to pivot quickly at the district level, and we did. We quickly assembled a district response committee, primarily of Rotarians who asked, "How can I help?" Clubs all over our district were more prepared to pivot, and did they ever respond? Through established partnerships with disaster relief organizations in their community, our clubs began to respond within days with mechanisms to provide support, including financial support, non-perishable support, and boots-on-the-ground volunteers. Your district disaster response team secured a $25,000 Rotary Foundation disaster relief grant within 7 days of the storm. Our impacted clubs delivered the checks within weeks of the storm. Since it was a statewide disaster, what about Georgia Rotary? We mobilized volunteers from all 3 districts to serve in the Augusta area and Western North Carolina. Volunteers from all 3 districts assisted with 2 different waves of boots-on-the-ground volunteer work in the first quarter of 2025. The support our membership has provided fellow Georgians and our neighbors in Western North Carolina has been extraordinary, and it continues today. So in closing, please allow me a few minutes to speak on a personal note. Thank you for one of the most rewarding vocational service experiences of my life. I will start by thanking my wife, Gail, for her support and partnership, as this was a family initiative, i.e. the family of Rotary. I'd like to thank my mentors who also encouraged me to lead District 6910. This group of district leaders convinced me that I could, in fact, add value to the service we provide our communities through this leadership role. Thank you. It has been my goal to exceed your expectations this year. I'd like to thank the members of my Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of Morgan County. Let me tell you a few things about my club. I was a new kid on the block, just joining this club in 2018 after relocating from the Thompson Rotary Club. This club had fully embraced me and mentored me into the fold. But then just 3.5 years later, the club is being asked to support the nomination of a new member as district governor. What does that even mean? The club approved my candidacy and has supported me throughout my time as district governor. My club also asked me what could they do further to support me as district governor. I am ecstatic to report today that my club has installed our first peace pole in Morgan County in the city of Rutledge, Silo Park. I am truly appreciative of the support from my club. I would like to thank the DG chain, District Governor chain, including our immediate past District Governor, Brandy Swanson, who allowed me to serve alongside her as a learning experience prior to my year of service. What has been magic to me is the diverse experiences and skill sets that come together and blend so well. DGE Jessica, DGE Paul, DGN Paul, and DGND Allen all possess such strong and diverse skill sets and experiences that when blended together in the spirit of selfless service, is continuing a strong performance in supporting our membership. Additionally, one of the most important components of successfully leading our district is the assembly of a strong, diverse district leadership team. This is a group of individuals who will roll up their sleeves and get into the ditch with you and get the ox out of the ditch, bathed, fed, and put back in the field. Thank you. There are literally so many spokes to this rotary wheel. It would take me at least 5 minutes just to list them all. So many areas of focus that we must have a strong, self-starting district leadership team, and I'm very proud to say that your District 6910 continues that great tradition of leadership. I just cannot overstate my appreciation for you and what you have accomplished this year. One shameless plug, though, as the preacher always says from the baptismal pool, there's plenty of room here for others. We need you in district leadership. I would also like to thank our district office team of now retired Judy Wright and Tricia Stoic for her service to our community through this position. In closing, thank you for allowing me this opportunity to serve in such a special way as your district governor. It truly has been my honor. Thank you.